Wednesday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. It is Wednesday, September 16th. Welcome back. My name is Caroline. Daily Crafty Chat. I am just back from a lovely walk around the island. John and Nicholas and I took Luna a little bit longer than we normally go over to the other side of the island. And we did, in fact, see some evidence of the bear. That the bear had been clearly, you know, overturning rocks and lots of moss and looking for food. But it was probably a while ago. No recent evidence. So, but it's always interesting to see that the massive piles of stuff that this animal is able to move. We think that it was probably a younger bear this year that was in the area, not maybe a full-grown animal. So, yeah, the weather has gone dark gray again. It is now 4:30, and so the wind is picking up and the storm clouds are rolling in, and we are supposed to get a little bit of wind and rain again this evening. So as you can see, reflection on my glasses, I've got my light turned on in my craft room here. So Nicholas had a great first day of school. So we've done it. We've got the first day under our belts, remote learning. Up here off the grid, the connection was good. He didn't have any problems, you know, with the video, seeing the teacher. It did use a chunk of data, but probably about what we expected. So that little hurdle has been jumped. So we figure that we're going to call that a success. So day one was great. He really likes his teacher. He actually knows a few of the kids in his class. I think what happened is it would seem that several schools in the school board in Southern Ontario where we live, they sort of amalgamated those schools that had letters at the beginning that were close in the alphabet, and so his school, kids in grade 7 in his school, were lumped in with lots of other classrooms of grade 7 boys and girls, but he did know a couple of them, so that was a pleasant surprise. And yeah, it was a successful first day, so hooray. Whew. I can tell you. So, yeah, bring on tomorrow. Bring on tomorrow. And how fun was it to be able to step outside after the end of the school day and be able to take a walk around the island? Really, really very, very unusual for us as a family. It's quite a treat. It's a treat to be able to stay here for sure. I was able to do a little bit of crafting last night. I picked up my Martin Luther King sampler and finished a few of the leaves along this stem there, and oh yeah, filled in them. I don't think I had these done yesterday. I'm pretty sure I did that light green last night. Yeah. And then of course came over here and stitched this other little flower over here. And that's it. That's all I did. I didn't get to work on my sock. I didn't knit on Sarah's Afghan. I didn't work on anything else because I have been sewing. I have been sewing, and no complaints. No complaints. So yeah, it's coming along, isn't it? It's just a lovely sampler. Stone Street Stitchworks, the Martin Luther King sampler, and I am stitching this as part of the Diversity and Inclusion Stitch Along. So yeah, a little bit of progress every day. We'll get it done. I know. Who am I? Who am I? So yes, just a little quick update on shop update. If you have a bag, one of the sewing machine bags or the scissor bags that were pre-order last week, also the dark deep pink and gray batik, those were a pre-order last week. I am just finishing them up today and tomorrow. I hope to have them out in the mail Friday. It will depend on whether or not someone can get to town to take the box of orders, but the sewing will be complete and they are ready to go. It's just a question of when I can actually get them into the postal system. So we roll with it. I have to roll with it, and if no one's going to town, then I just, unfortunately, I will just have to wait. But Friday also, the Christmas kit will be coming out on Friday. So I'll have more on that later in the week. And I think that was it. My Martin Luther King piece, sewing. You know, it's gray again, so we've been having to use the generator to charge the batteries. John's been talking about looking into maybe getting a small windmill. His dad had a windmill, probably maybe purchased 30 years ago, a small windmill, and did try to use that for a little bit of extra oomph for charging the batteries, and he never really had much success with it. But you know, 30 years, lots of things change with technology, and so I think, well, John thinks that it's a good idea that maybe we look into it and see if we can try, because on these gray days we're having to run the generator quite a lot, and there's always a lot of wind here. So if we could just figure out a good way to maybe harness some of that that wind power successfully, I think we might be onto something. So anyways, who knows? Stay tuned. All right, I know this was quick today, but it is late, and my father-in-law will be here soon for dinner, and I'd like to get this video up and loaded so that we can have a quick visit together before it gets much later. I will be back tomorrow for a quick update. I suspect I'm going to stick with my small stitching here. I would like to finish this flower. I would like to, there are 2 more flowers ready to go on these vines that are here, and then maybe I'll do some more of the vine work up in the middle, because I am working my way. There's a beautiful bird up top. So I have, do you see my bird needle minder? Is it focused? I think it's focused. There. So cute. Okay, so I will say goodbye. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. And I hope that you're able to enjoy a little bit of crafting this evening. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching. And I'll see you tomorrow.